What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Imperial Diecast, and today we're going to be reviewing this 1/64 scale 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RS by Greenlight. Greenlight, as you know, makes movie cars, but sometimes they also make cars from TV series. And this is from the History Channel, which used to have, or still has, a TV series called Counting Cars. So there's this tuning shop in Las Vegas called Count's Customs, run by a guy called Danny Coker, aka The Count. And Counting Cars is basically his show, which has had like 10 seasons and over 180 episodes, where they customize various American muscle cars. Now, this is part of the Greenlight Hollywood series, and this is what the packaging looks like. Let's take a look at the other side. You can see at the back it just says Counting Cars with the History Channel logo, and that's about it. So, let's get cracking. Anyway, let's unbox it now. And I picked this up for €8.95, or something like $9. And here it is. 1967 Chevy Camaro RS. This is a Gen 1 Camaro, and the RS is the entry-level trim, with the SS trim being the intermediate and the Z28 the performance one. Now, this Gen 1 Camaro, I think, looks a lot better than the Gen 2 Camaro. You know, the old car that Bumblebee was in before it upgraded to the modern one in the first Transformers movie. The Gen 1 Camaro is built on the GM F-body, which it shared with the Pontiac Firebird. So taking a look at the front of the Gen 1 Camaro, you can see that it has a front grille quite similar to the Dodge Charger of the same year. Most notably, it comes with hidden headlights. Several muscle cars from the late 60s had this feature, not just the Charger. However, instead of flipping open like they would on a Dodge Charger, the grille panels would slide towards the center, and you'd have a single round headlight behind each. But I believe there are also versions of this car where the round headlights were visible at all times. So I'm not sure how to differentiate between them. Maybe those fixed headlights were only on the Z28s? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Now, as we move on further up, you can see that it comes with this hood, which features two black stripes. Although I think that these stripes were not part of the RS trim and were reserved for the Z28 model, and could only be added on the RS as a custom job. Which makes sense, because this car is from a TV series, which is about customizing cars. I think they supercharged the engine as well and gave it 400 horsepower or something. The car even has some windshield wipers modeled on it. Now, I can't quite decipher what it says there at the lower right corner. Does it say Camaro? Because my camera can't really focus on it, so if you know a thing or two about the Gen 1 Camaro, I'm sure you'll be able to tell me in the comments. In the middle of the front grille, there's a small silver stripe, which is actually the RS emblem. And this is how it looks like on the real car. And underneath, we have two fog lights that are painted white. And now let's get the hood open. So I managed to get the hood open on this car, and you can see that it opens about this far up, which is not too bad. However, under this light, you can't really see inside, so I'm going to turn on the flash. And I think this is a 230 cubic inch Chevy Straight 6, basically a 3.8 liter engine doing 140 horsepower. And I'm actually impressed with the detail level, considering that this is a 164 car, not even 143, but you can clearly make out the air filter, and the overall shape of the engine seems to be accurate to the real thing. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And taking a look at the side of the car, you can see that there are some details here. We've got separately painted door handle, even a key lock, the front vent glass, rear vent glass, silver trim at the top. We've got nice 5-spoke Magnum wheels. Then over here, it says Camaro, and the wheels also roll pretty well, without a whole lot of bumpiness to them. And taking a look at the back of the 164 scale 1967 Camaro RS, you can see the back looks a little rough. I think that they could have done the paint job around this taillight a little better, and also here. But otherwise, they've given us a logo here at the back, and of course, dual-colored taillights, which also look okay. Raised spoiler here. Silver bumpers. And I believe this right here is the exhaust. So, oh wait, it's actually a dual exhaust. And you can even see a little bit of the rear differential there. Pretty cool. Now the interior of this car is pretty hard to see into. Everything is black. You can see we have a steering wheel and a window crank. And the steering wheel has 3 spokes and a bit of detail for the gauges. And the back seats have some lining. But that's about it. And finally, taking a look at the bottom of the car, you can see that we actually have quite a bit of detail here. If I can get this to focus, it says Greenlight 2018, made in China. Chevy Camaro RS, used under license. And got some detail for the exhaust system and the transmission right up here. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of this 164 scale Greenlight Hollywood Series Gen 1 Chevrolet Camaro RS. I thought it looked pretty cool in orange, so I added it to my collection. And I hope to see you in more reviews of my 164 scale cars, because I'm beginning to like this scale. And I got a couple more as well that you will see right here. So take care, have a wonderful day, and this is Imperial Diecast, signing out.